Ugh. First rain, then jelly, then slimy, stinky crawl spaces, and now all these monsters. I hate this flarking planet!
You hate everything, Rocket.
True, but especially the stinky slime tunnel part.
Hey, I just went through the same crap you did, and I smell amazing.
Ah, sure you do.
It's my sexy hero, Musk.
Groot says we should check things out over here.
Groot, give me a bridge here. The fortress is right on the other side of those cliffs.
Pretty sure it's this way, but I don't see an easy way to get.
Deep freeze.
Whoa! Did I try ice cubing something?
Nope.
Man, you're such a gas blat.
So if we're gonna haggle with the monster, how much are we asking for a monster?
395 million units, give or take. One for every precious hair follicle on this flawless body.
You have counted them. It's bizarre.
Hey, at least I have some to count.
Whoa, that is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
You said that quarantine zone monster was supposed to be rare.
She already has a whole herd of them?
So we wasted our time. Almost got killed for nothing.
And got arrested. That was fun.
It was moderately amusing.
Now we've got a ticking time bomb on the ship, and we owe money to the cops.
Guys, every misstep was just a step in the right direction towards completing our best plan yet.
Say that again?
What if we brought one of those ugly suckers all the way here only to find out Lady H already had a full set?
That would have sucked big time.
Exactly. If we even got that far.
Let's just get this done. You can't be serious.
Okay. It's farther than it looked. Much farther.
It's a flarkin' infinity bridge is what it is.
Ah, you're being dramatic, rodent. Bridge ends at the fortress, therefore it is not infinite.
Yeah, that's super comforting. Guess we gotta go. 3 cycles.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. The cage.
When did we even get to the flarkin' thing? It was looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter? Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
Remind me again. How many missions have we been on so far?
13?
14, if you count Contraxia.
Contraxia was not a mission. It was a mistake.
All right. Point is I was able to sell you, Gamora, daughter of Thanos, intergalactic assassin, as a hero. 14 times.
Fine.
I think he's made his point.
Drat. Gamora, can you help me with
No.
this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as a leader.
Oh, come on.
She's got you there, Quill. Now shut up and start pulling. Will you stop worrying so much? You're gonna start growing knots again.
Okay, here we go. Whoa! Okay, whoa! A little bit close.
They seem so peaceful here.
Never saw real well when I was a kid. I guess this sort of counts.
I'm sure it's real pretty, but can we not draw its attention while I'm stuck in a flarkin' cage, please?
Does anybody have like a campfire song or something we can sing to kill the time? Ooh, I know one. It's called...
Please stop.
All right, yeah. Okay. Wait, is Please Stop the name of your song?
No.
Okay. So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
We are 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
Now, there is only one way to know for sure. 0.1 clicks. 0.2 clicks.
0.9, 2.1,
0.3 clicks.
4.5,
0.4 clicks. 0.5 clicks. 0.6 clicks.
For the love of Mark, stop counting clicks.
We could take turns going over virtues amongst we.
Quietly. Wonder you can hear me. Hey. Star-Lord. Who's the guy with the scary eyes? If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
"13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?"
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
Right.
They're not coming back. Sorry.
So what, now you're too old for gifts?
What? No. I was just looking around, remembering things.
Grandma and Grandpa. Wish they could have been here too.
At last!
Huh? We have arrived at the Monster Queen's fortress.
At its entrance, anyway. So, as I was saying, I can handle a little solo extraction.
No offense, but you ain't exactly invested in my safe return. My skin, my plan.
Your call, Peter.
The Clark it is. I'm the one in the box, lady.
Peter Quill is our leader. The burden of your possible death falls on his shoulders.
Since I was for sure listening, I'm gonna go with Gamora's solo whatever.
You're gonna let her just go in alone and steal me back.
I am? I mean, I am.
I've done this sort of thing 100 times.
And every time were you sneaking in to kill someone?
Mostly.
Are you serious? Guess we're going to find out. Name?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never heard of you. I'm Groot.
Bonafide monster sellers.
Today, anyway.
What's in the box?
A monstrous abomination from Half-World and the meanest SOB in the quadrant.
Pass.
Ass.
Rocket!
I mean...
Things puny.
It is a hell beast, the namesake of your mistress. It would be wise to reconsider.
All right, get going before I change my mind. And if the lady don't like it, I'll be carting out what's left of you in that box.
Hellbeast?
It is an accurate moniker. The little beast has a hellish demeanor.
I like it.
Not exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
It's gonna go great. We got a killer monster and a solid plan.
I would show more caution, Peter Quill. If Lady Hellbender realizes our deceit, her vengeance will be swift.
What? I'm supposed to be scared just because she's got hell in her name? She runs a glorified zoo.
That's no zoo.
The Monster Queen has a monster army.
Any chance they're the zookeepers? With guns?
I have never seen one of those tamed. I have seen one trample a man to pulp.
It's fine. Worst comes to worst, we hightail it for the Milano.
Your genius plan is run away?
Backup plan? Which we're not gonna need, but yeah. It's not like she can chase after us with her whole monster mash. Oh, come on.
Why did we not simply dock here and avoid the planet's inhospitable surface?
Because Quill flies like a one-eyed Badoon.
We needed time to iron out the plan. Now it's foolproof.
Lady Hellbender is no fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume yes, but not no. Not chases across the galaxy level of no, at least.
Wow! Look at this place! I'm in the wrong line of work.
It is appropriately impressive for a warrior of Lady Hellbender's stature.
Someday, that's gonna be ours.
Ha! Of yours.
Come over near the cave and say that again.
This place is cool and all, but could it fit the entire Guardians of the Galaxy fleet?
We have a fleet. Then why must we suffer aboard such a small ship?
He means... Never mind.
The Kaleran skull. That is truly a priceless trophy. Behold.
Explains the vault.
Priceless? Vault? Screw the sneaking around. Let's pull off a good, honest heist.
No!
Follow me and pay attention. You will not approach Lady Hellbender's throne. If she chooses to approach you, you will remain still. No erratic movements.
I am humbled by my queen's competence.
Spare me your empty attitude.
Apologies, my queen. I meant no offense.
I know what you meant. Do not blame me for my friend.
You are not the first to claim they have captured a Terra Terra.
You doubt its authenticity?
If it is what you say it is, prove it. Or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
I assure you,
I said,
milady.
Release it.
We got this.
You are free here. Bring in the next seller and transfer 10,000 units to that last one's next of it. Speak.
Hey there, I'm Star-Lord. Okay.
Drax the Destroyer. The undoing of the Mad Titan in the flesh. And such flesh. Your presence honors me.
You are much smaller than I expected.
Oh? And what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
But unlikely.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
Peter Quill. I believe she is flirting with me.
Don't worry, man, I got this. Women love me. Hey there, hi, I'm Star-Lord. Drax is actually with me, the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy. You may have heard of us.
You? No.
Oh, well, let me tell you. Now you have.
Lucky me. What do you want?
Drax, buddy. Show her.
Show her what?
The monster, man. Open the cage, show her the monster.
You should have said that.
Oh, it's about flarking time.
What is it?
It has a name, lady.
And it talks adorable.
Quill, make it stop.
When will it reach its big size?
Yeah, I wouldn't pet him like that again unless you want to lose a finger. He bites hard.
I admire a creature with some spirit. What would you call it?
It is a hell beast.
It doesn't look like much. If I didn't know any better, I'd think it was a woodland creature.
True, but do we mention it's one of a kind? Just look deep into those angry raccoon eyes.
I ain't a freaking raccoon.
and you'll see that there's a monster in there.
And what would you like for the Hell Beast?
20,000 units.
$20,000.
And not a penny less.
$20,000? Wow, okay. See, I was thinking more like 12?
No.
9 then.
The creature is worthless to me. I would rather buy the Flora Colossus.
Told you.
What? You want to buy Groot?
Is he for sale?
No, he ain't.
Just think of the money, Rocket!
I am Quill. And Groot's not for sale. What are you doing? Plan B, Quill.
Guys, less talking, more escaping.
Who's the monster now? What the fuck, Rocket? You heard that, Jackal! He wasn't gonna pay 2 units for me!
So we all get to die because of your group?
Ego's nothing! This is about money!
Money that we can no longer collect.
Whoa! That was lucky!
Nothing about this is
We can
luck.
bicker later, we need to keep moving.
Where are my drones? I want the Guardians incinerated!
What is that? She's cheating!
Die, loading that pod! It ain't dying, Quill! Try something else!
I'm down. We will all perish.
We need to get off this thing.
That thing's coming in hot. Quill, stop wasting time! Everyone look for a way out!
We need to get off this thing.
I'm down. We will all perish.
We need to get off this thing.
That thing's coming in hot. We gotta cool the jets.
We still need a way through.
Well, stop wasting time! Everyone look for a way out.
We need to get off this thing.
Alright, go. Let's try and get out of here in one piece.
We ain't done yet.
Excuse me?
I came here for units, and I ain't leaving without them. Yup, we're gonna clean out that vault we saw on the way out.
You can't be serious. Even Peter's not that suicidal.
You wanna cut and run, or do you wanna get paid?
Don't look at me, Rocket got us into this mess and can get us out.
Piece of cake. We just gotta get back to all them elevators.
Do not get us killed with your recklessness, Rodent.
You're lecturing me? You went on an intergalactic killing spree.
It's not too late to add one more to that spree.
We got company! Outside!
I always knew we'd be famous!
More like fugitives!
You will compensate our loss, Rodent! Off yours! Just sell me up the river! Tear their heads off, Peter Quill!
Lady Hellbender displays her affections in a Carpathian manner.
Oh yeah, Drax! She's so into you!
Of course I know! We're going this way!
Catch up, Groot! Drax, cross it!
If I had a unit for every one of these kills!
Look, I'll do this for free!
Hit those new skulls now!
Send it their way, Drax!
Muscles is showing these health weeds what's what! Perhaps Novapore will accept the rodent as a down payment.
Oh, he'll pay all right!
This must be what it's like to be a rock star!
I am already a renowned killer. Well, it's a little late for that, ain't it?
A real smooth plan so far.
Hey, at least I'm pulling my weight.
There's not much weight to pull.
Joke all you want, but without me, you wouldn't be able to get through this door.
Without you, we wouldn't be in front of this door.
Like I said, piece of cake. 1 volt, right for the tape.
5,000 units to the Hellraiser who kills these so-called Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, people, let's do this. One catastrophe at a time. Push them with
Lady Hellbender proves an apt negotiator.
She's no pushover, that's for sure! Peace out, Hellwood!
I could not have handled that better.
This could be our chance to get out of here!
We'd be completely exposed trying to escape the swing. This vault better be the mother of all payloads.
I'd settle for our lives and enough to pay the fine! Slice and dice!
To the bone!
Lady Hellbender should face us herself. You just want another shot at flirting with her.
Next time, try biting your tongue, Pocket.
Instead of sticking your foot in your mouth!
Okay, so we gotta shoot our way into the vault.
Find them and kill them! I want their head!
No, I could not have handled that better.
Rub it at him, big guy!
Nobody crosses me!
Lady Hellbender should face us herself.
How about if no one faces us?
I look forward to our next encounter. This one has become monster food.
We should keep moving.
We are moving.
But we should be doing it faster.
Ark! Way too close!
Follow them.
Guys, I think we walked right into a trap.
Trap! Oh, she said trap. Everyone look for a way out!
Quickly!
Murderous Eye has returned.
Right, too.
When they collide, it'll blow a nice hole in the wall.
Yeah, but we'll be dead dead by then. Find a way out.
We're about to get minced. Do something! This is all gonna be worth it when we empty that.
It is unknown if we will even be able to access its contents. This will not be an honorable death.
He says,
I know, I'm thinking. Way too close.
follow them!
Ah! Fight, cowards!
Guys, I think we walked right into a trap.
Crap.
No, it's a trap.
Everyone look for a way out.
Quickly!
Murderous Eye has returned.
Try to.
When they collide, it'll blow a nice hole in the wall.
Yeah, but we'll be dead by then. The floor's weaker here, but it looks like there's a tunnel or something below us. Think you can squeeze in there, Rocket?
We get it. I'm small, but I ain't that small.
This has got Destroyer written all over it.
We shall reduce him to rubble.
You expect us to crawl through a sewer? I ain't getting wet again.
I don't want to hear one word out of you.
You all got a real funny way of saying thanks.
Gratitude is not my current sentiment.
All right, nobody's perfect. Some of us serve the Mad Titan, and some went a little nuts hunting him down.
And some of us get a little touchy being called worthless.
You are not worthless, Rocket.
But he's clearly worth less to Hellbender. She says she would have bought Groot.
Groot ain't some piece of lumber you can huck. Though I'm sure you got plenty experience trafficking lives.
Watch your tongue or I'll cut it out.
Oh, I'm shaking, lady. You bring a knife to a gunfight. Groot says you can all go sit on a hot boat. Fine, fine. You're all against me. But by the end, you'll be lining up to kiss my hairy paws.
Everybody quiet! Come on! We'll cut them off at the vault.
Perfect.
It does not seem perfect.
It means we're headed the right way.
Just another by-the-numbers plan for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What we should have done is sold Drax. Hellbender was practically begging to buy a night with the big galoot.
My gift is not for sale. The house best still owes us 12,000
12? How'd you get 12? Well, take a deep breath, cause we're here. One vault as promised.
And a giant locked door.
Leave that to me.
Heads up! Ambush!
Yeah, we're ambushing them!
Getting out of here is gonna be a nightmare!
It is not a nightmare. We are clearly awake.
Exactly why we should have gone with Groot!
Not my best choice, I get it!
Shit!
Tear their heads off, be it will!
Throw that, Drax! Tie him down!
I can't wait to see the look on Lady Radida's face. I am not familiar with Lady Radida.
I am adding 50 units to your debt, rodent.
Let's not count our chickens just yet! Tie them down, Groot!
Getting out of here is gonna be a nightmare!
Once we got the units, Hellbender's goons will turn on her. Then she should have paid me more respect.
This is exactly
Break your peace!
I can't believe we actually made it!
Around, Peter Quill. We are clearly here. I can't wait to see the look on Lady Radion's face.
I just assumed we never saw her again! Punch it, Drax!
This reminds me of this current battle arena.
I'd rather be there right now.
Hold up, Rocket!
Getting out of here is gonna be a nightmare.
Once we got the units, Hellbender's goons will turn on her. You could not have done that, assassin!
Okay, coast is clear. You're up, Rocket.
Make it fast.
Of course! There ain't a lock this side of Xandar I can't pop.
I am adding to your debt for every extra minute this takes.
Keep your manis on. You can't rush genius.
All Hellraisers to the main vault.
Or I could try rushing and hope for the best.
Hey! Lady Hellbender's forces grow more persistent.
She sure knows how to hold a grudge.
Round them up, crew! Drax! Take their fire!
Prepare for
Go
pain!
over there, Rocket!
Thanks, Will. How are you? I'm trying to freaking concentrate.
Just looking for an ETA!
However long it takes, plus whatever time you waste distracting me.
These foes have a magnificent propensity for pain.
Right? Let's just all pile on and see how they like it.
Beware!
Yeah! Tell 'em, Will!
Stop him short, crew! Get some! Drax,
I'm on
destroy!
it!
Death has come!
They just keep coming!
Are you surprised?
What the scud does Hellraiser feed these guys?
Good question! Let's crack them open to find out!
My blades grow weary.
Then start kicking! Keep them clear of Rocket!
You're in a dangerous combat.
Keep some breathing room, Groot! Deadliest woman
You
incoming!
don't stand a chance. How long are we supposed to keep doing this?
The rodent's estimates are unreliable. Lady Hellbender sent her strongest men to test us.
Right? Let's just all pile on them and see how they like it.
Lady Hellbender's forces grow more persistent.
Just a little bit longer.
Come on, you snarfy piece of scud.
Keep at it! What the fuck is that Hellraiser made from?
I don't know. Keep beating on him. Maybe he'll tell you.
Welcome, death.
We've let ourselves get backed into a corner.
We fought our way in, we can fight our way out!
Be a slime.
This adversary is well fortified. My blades grow weary.
Then start kicking! Keep them clear of Rocket!
Don't blame me if he gets praised.
Yaha! Maybe not the
I need
big ones
assistance.
would give us some room!
Cut to pieces.
I think the big guy's seen stars. Hi. I know! I'm going as fast as I can!
Keep coming!
Yes, their persistence is admirable. It's frustrating.
How long are we supposed to keep doing this?
The rodents' estimates are unreliable.
And pop. Close enough. Move your asses while you still got him!
Did you suck it in there, Groot? Back door!
See? Nothing.
Gamora, no killing teammates!
Says who?
It's literally in your contract!
I made no such commitment.
He's a liability, Peter.
Ha! Coming from the most wanted woman in the galaxy.
Most deadly.
Same thing. How about a thank you, Rocket?
For nearly getting us killed?
For getting us into the crappiest vault in the greater Magellanic Cloud? You said there'd be treasure!
A Gilarian skull is priceless.
Worthless is not the same.
Guys! We need a plan!
Agreed. My arms are growing moderately fatigued.
Dig deep, Drax. Gamora, cover him. Rocket and I will try to find something of value. Groot! Don't break anything!
There's gotta be more than just junk in the skag.
Well, this is not nothing, but nowhere near what we owe.
Units are like thermites. If she keeps sending it here, there's gotta be more.
Here we go. Not quite enough, but we're getting there.
That's what I'm talking about. Not such a bad plan after all.
Not exactly good either.
All right, this'll cover our fine at least.
Why stop there? After all she put us through, I say we clean her out.
What she put us through?
Enough!
Peter Quill. It's grown quiet.
Quiet like peace and quiet, or like the grave sort of quiet?
Definitely the grave one.
Drax, please tell me you didn't just lock us in.
I did not do anything.
I'm almost impressed. The woodland creature has more bite than I originally perceived. Enjoy the contents of my vault, Guardians. They will be the last thing
Peter.
you ever see. Shame to waste my Clintarian gas on such unworthy invaders. Do try not to melt all over my Gilarian skull.
We need to find a way out. Now!
It is both priceless and hard to clean.
Deep breath, people!
We've got to jam those vents, or the gas will keep pouring in.
Freeze the legal gas vents, Peter Quill.
Groot's right. One of them lights has gotta be plenty heavy.
Hey! I found some more units!
Are you seriously looking for money right now?
Crap. They ain't staying frozen, Quill. We gotta get out of here.
mind if I do?
Do what?
Think you can cut loose one of those lights?
Heads up!
Now that was priceless. What are you waiting for, Quill? Get muscles to huck that thing. Unless you plan on doing it yourself.
Drax, hurl it right through that wall!
With all my might!
That'll do her! Let's move, people!
I hope you know what you're doing!
That makes two of us! Is everyone okay? Gamora, Drax?
I'll live.
My epithelial layer is intact.
Rocket, Groot, where are you? Does anyone see a way out?
I see a bright light.
Well, don't go towards it.
Guardians of the Galaxy. How many times do I have to kill you?
Stall her, Peter.
The audacity that you thought you could rob me.
For the record, we weren't all on board with the plan.
Thanks, Quill. Why not sell the clothes right off my back?
Do you know what I did to the last people who thought I was easy prey?
You let him go?
I got nothing. We're trapped.
Lady Hellbender, let us settle this honorably. I will face you in combat.
Honorably? Your offer is worthless, Destroyer. There is no escaping my wrath!
I can work with that.
Dweller! Feast upon them!
Okay, that's
a true monster.
Well, let's make it fully dead.
It will not be so fearsome when it has no arms!
Now we know what kind of monster Hellbender likes!
Little late for that!
It's a little late for that!
Rocket! Fireworks! Do not cower behind your pet, Lady Hellbender!
Yeah, do us a favor and drop down that pet!
Come on! I shall break their bones!
Never see it coming!
The beast is truly formidable! If it bleeds, we can kill it!
Get back in there, Tiger!
Next round's on me! We will need to fell this from one appendage at a time!
Go! Get them! Good! Again!
Any chance we can talk this over?
The time for talk is over! Now, swing! Eyes on the prize, Peter!
Rocket! Blast him!
Just keep hitting it!
This has got my name on it! This is how it's done! You must be... You think you can hold him? Pay for that! Crush them! You're welcome!
I can always count on you, Gamora! What does she feed this thing?
You are about to find out, Guardian. She sure knows how to hold a grudge!
You make that sound like an awful...
No! Not again! Enough toying with them! End this!
All right! Ground control!
Don't forget about the big one!
Don't have to tell me twice!
Now! Attack! Now! Overwhelm them!
Watch out for more jellies!
And the other tentacles!
Me!
Oh, crap!
Destroy them, my pet! Go, get them! I'm good! Let's get back to it! What's next, Peter?
Strawberry needed help!
Rush them! Now, attack! Swarm them, my pet!
Come on, you overgrown octopus!
We're gonna cut you into tiny pieces!
Now, swing!
Oh, you Rocket!
Destroy them, my pet! Now, overwhelm them! Crush them! Go, get them!
Make like a tree and shake it off! Let's kick some butt, huh? You okay?
Yes! You will pay for your insolence! Now!
Need you on your feet, big guy!
My vengeance shall rule. My great strength goes underutilized. The
Beast Pokers! Let us take the advantage! Run them through!
I thought you'd never ask!
Face me! You don't know who you're messing with!
Let's not celebrate just yet!
Don't feel bad for it! He's trying to kill us!
Now, attack! Swarm them, my pet!
The beast must feed upon these gelatinous creatures! As long as it ain't feeding on us!
Light him up, Rocket! Come on, you overgrown octopus!
We're gonna cut you into tiny pieces! Tearing flesh from its
do
bones
this.
appears to do nothing! Enough with the jelly! Break its bones!
Last time someone got stabbed!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Smoke him, Rocket!
Watch out for more jellies! They are a secondary concern! Look! It's sucking up that goop!
Curse you! Now, overwhelm them! Crush them! Destroy them, my! Swarm them, my pets!
Wipe them out, Rocket! Like we don't have enough problems already!
Our problems are sufficiently engaging!
Don't make
knew
this
you
a
had my back.
habit! Now, swing! Now, attack! Now, overwhelm them! Crush them! Destroy them, my swarm them, my pet! Now, swing!
All right! We're making progress!
I'm almost starting to enjoy this!
Now,
Something!
attack!
Photosynthesis?
Yeah, you're all right. Now get back in there!
Thank me later! Hit him down, Groot! Make him hurt, Gamora!
Cut to the chase!
Don't let it heal, Quill!
My Cruella! What have they done to you? This ends now! Rain fire upon them!
Those things are hot and heavy! Get it?
They could be useful!
Useful if you want to get burned!
We're about to have more
Go get him,
problems!
Tiger!
Been too long since I blew something up!
Everybody grab a bike!
Out of here and fast.
Everybody strap in!
Now that was a ride.
This is no time to celebrate. We have made an awful mistake.
And an awful amount of cash.
There is no escaping Lady Hellbender's wrath.
We'll see about that.
What the?
Mine, Guardians of the Galaxy.
She will hunt us to the end of the universe.
Who gives a scut? We got off that mudball with the money, didn't we?
Money that you forced us into stealing.
Yeah, well, what about that smash and grab on Zootopia? I didn't hear you complaining then.
Lady Hellbender is not a bank.
Yeah, that's right. Because if she was, we'd have way more loot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One problem at a time.
Lady Hellbender will seek her revenge. Mark my words.
Then she'll have to get in line. First, I gotta call Corel.
The sooner we get this fine paid, the better.
Yeah, so we can go back to focusing on being broke.
That's weird.
Is money all that you think of, rodent?
No, I also think about bombs.
And booze.
Bombs made out of booze.
Nikki!
Is it true? Really?
There's something wrong with the connection.
Did you twist the thingy?
Yeah, no dice. Nikki, is your mom around? I really need to talk to her.
She's with me. Inside me. After you left, we went to the quarantine zone. I snuck aboard and there was dark fog.
Did you try narrowing the band?
First thing I tried, it's gotta be something else. I'm losing you, Nick. Can you put your mom
I
on?
knew you were bad. Light. I knew the Breakers say it was a miracle.
I think something has happened to the girl.
Yeah, it's called she's Nova Corps.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, keep your star pants on.
That's right.
I'll go check the array.
I'm bringing them back. I need them all back. I just have to...
Rocket!
Look at what it did! It chewed everything! The scut!
I thought Corel confiscated the llama thingy.
Llama.
What did I say?
Who gives a flying scut? The gold domes didn't get rid of it, and now the array's fucked.
I promise we'll get it fixed soon.
Yeah, just like you promised to get your girlfriend to go easy on us? Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's not fair.
You know what isn't fair, Quill? Being the only one who actually seems to give a scut about the Milano. Look, guys, we need the doc to fix the array. Luckily, I know a guy on Nowhere has got the parts we need, and he can get rid of that Nova tracker cheap.
We cannot abandon the child. The behavior was erratic.
The llama thingy chewed the wires, Drax. It was probably just a bad connection. And if we remove the tracker, Corel will make sure the entire Nova Corps fleet is on alert for us.
Gamora's right, we made a promise. I made a promise. See if you can pinpoint where Corel is. We pay the fine.
Quill, are you freaking kidding me?
That way, we don't have to keep looking over our shoulders for Nova on the next job.
If there is a next job.
Sounds like Groot's got that toothy bastard under control. Better not come back here and try to finish chewing through my ship! Or else.
must be the assassin.
What did I do again?
The refrigerator door was left open.
Gamora, did you find... Are those dolls?
Yes. No. It doesn't matter. The holosope's in the Teo system. Coordinates are in your console. So you surprised?
Okay, Corel, get ready to be impressed.
If you're waiting for me to reopen that page, I won't.
Looks like your girlfriend held up her end of the bargain, Quill.
You know for sure it's her.
Checking. Same designation as before. It's definitely Hal's Hope.
Doing to my ship?
Relax, standard Nova Corps procedure. My ship's fine.
Which part?
Ask Quill. He's the one who keeps crashing.
All right, let's pay that fine.
Get out of here.
You mean if we get out of here?
I know someone who could set us up with a relatively lucrative contract.
I will not assassinate anyone.
Yeah, I ain't sneaking around no rich flarker's mansion to poison his dinner or something.
I was going to explain how we could land a cattle herding contract with our llama experience.
Rocket'll come around, just try not to eat anything else, okay? Okay, here we go.
If they so much as scratched her paints, we get Nova Corps to reduce our fine.
Good luck with that.
It's gross negligee.
Negligence.
That's what I said.
Where is everybody?
Most Nova stations are heavily automated, all synchronized by the world mind.
It is unsettling.
Not like they had much choice after the war. Too many seats.
M ship. Designation Milano. Move to holding space R734PL. Present validated ticket to kiosk prior to departure.
Relax, Rocket. It's standard procedure.
You keep saying that.
This isn't exactly my first Nova Corps fine. Yours either.
First time I'm paying one.
You know, it does seem kind of extra empty around here.
Good. The fewer cops we gotta talk to, the better.
Okay, it's not supposed to be this empty.
Is it a holiday?
Space cops don't take holidays.
Hello? We're here to pay a fine. Looking for Centurion Corel?
Door's locked.
Well, we tried. Come on, let's go.
We're not leaving. We'll go to them if we have to. Look, the door controls are on the other side if we can get you there.
So what, now I'm supposed to hack Nova Corps security?
I mean, you don't think you can?
Cheap shot, Quill.
We are discussing breaking into a Nova Corps facility.
It ain't breaking in if no one's here.
That is precisely when one would break in.
All right, there's an air duct in here. Could be a way in, Rocket. Think you can squeeze through this vent?
If you can get it open, I ain't that flexible.
Perhaps we simply need to wait our turn.
Highly doubt it.
We are meant to be clearing our find, not adding to it.
We're not breaking in, we're concerned citizens.
We're not citizens of Xandar.
Yep, it's locked.
Thanks for taking my work. I don't like this. We really do need to get that door open. Odd.
What is? I mean, besides all of this.
There's nothing. Not even a welcome screen.
It is on, right?
They're always on. Constant connection to the world mind, that's the point. This one's been severed.
Huh.
Ain't this the way? Never a space cop when you need one.
I'd settle for a desk clerk.
I'd settle for us leaving a note and getting the flark off this rock. Shut your mouth! We're supposed to be leaving.
What?
Groot says there's an air duct in the room with the controls. If there's one on this side, I may be able to get through.
Oh! Hey Drax, get me a can of Power Star, would you?
The machine is inoperable, and I am not in the habit of lending units.
I never said I'd pay you back.
Thirsty, big guy?
This machine appears to be inoperable.
Maybe they're just all out of your flavor. Hey, Gamora!
Me? No!
Yeah, Nova's tech ain't that fancy. Don't expect me to hijack the world mind or anything, but I can handle some low-level security.
Any chance you can get a connection?
How do you want me to get there?
Groot?
You're the wrong guy.
Got something for you, Drax.
I cannot help you. Perhaps this is a test, to see if we will respect the bureaucratic process.
Well, newsflash, I don't. And if they want their money, they better hurry up and come and take it. You Gold Domes hear me? I got much better things to do with these units than forking them over to you.
Open air duct.
Now we have damaged Nova Corps property.
Just a little. All right, Rocket. See if this vent leads into that other room. And be careful.
You know, I still don't love this whole pay or fine plan, but I gotta say, messing with some Nova Corps tech ain't a bad consolation prize. Huh. There's something screwy with the power grid. It's like they're on backup only. I'm syncing the schematic to your visor.
You could do this the whole time?
Follow the circuits and let me know which junctions to switch. We'll have to pick and choose where we reroute power. Prepare to be amazed. Ow! Flarkin' Nova Scott! I didn't trip something, I just rerouted something a little prematurely. Watch and learn. We'll find out. Hey, I think I could set off the sprinklers from this thing. Does that help?
Only if you want to get wet.
Yeah, good point. Flarkin' right, I can. This thing's got false positives all over the place. I'll have to do a relay.
Is that supposed to mean anything to us?
Hey, that sort of worked. Presto!
Whatto?
It's conspicuously silent.
Good point. Hey, Nova! We want to pay our fine and get your tracking tracker off my ship!
Gamora's right. Keep it down, Rocket. Something's off.
Exactly why we should get to the Milano and go.
Now, this place brings back memories.
Did you once serve with the Nova Corps, Peter Quill?
What? No! But I had to stand in a lineup once, maybe twice. Anyway, good to be on this side of the glass.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope.
Hey, they're holding someone from Earth. Guy named Jack Flag.
Ah, do all you Terrans have ridiculous names?
No, just the cool ones.
1111? Nope.
What are you doing?
I figured as long as we're here, I may as well try and dig up some juicy Nova secrets. Maybe they even got a bead on Gamora's bluer half.
Not likely.
What's that?
Nothing.
Hey, do you guys hear that?
What?
It's the... I'm getting a real haunted mansion vibe from this place.
Elevator's out.
But the shaft above looks open.
Oh, crap!
Okay, piece of cake. Ooh, spooky.
Holy crap! What a bunch of babies. Oh, you were too.
Are these?
Centurion armor.
Yup. Feel free to try one on, Quill.
The true warrior requires no armor.
You wouldn't fit in one anyway.
To wear armor is to expect failure.
For real? Can I try one?
If you want to get fried to a puddle of goo, each one is gene-coded by the world line.
Are you saying the world line has the genetic code of every Nova?
Ah, no wonder the doors don't work now. The rotor won't stop spinning.
Alright, let's hope that holds. How come this one gets its own room?
Looks like a workshop. You know, I hear they anodize these things with some kind of Zendarian smart metal.
Metal cannot be smart.
Smarter than some. More nothing.
There's gotta be an explanation.
The Hallis Hope is a capital ship. Maybe they're all there for some reason.
Or maybe this whole place is contaminated with Bormirian pox.
I am experiencing a mild itching sensation.
Rocket, do your magic.
No.
What?
I said no. When are you gonna come to your senses, Quill?
I am Groot.
And then what? He's gonna drag us halfway through this station if we let him.
Groot, would you talk to him?
I am Groot.
No.
Gamora, help me out here.
I don't know. He's got a point, Peter. How far do we go before we just call it?
We find someone. We can't all be gone. Okay. We try one more room, and if we still haven't found anything, we leave. Deal?
Fine. One more room, not two. One. Door's flarked. We ain't going back that way.
I thought the Nova Corps had more ships.
I heard they got staffing issues.
From who?
People. In places with other people.
Peter Quill. I found this.
Sector 1, check in. Sector 1, sweep complete. 75% acceptance rate. It is as she promised. Have faith. The promise will be made real. Proceed to Sector 7. With faith.
Well, the good news is we're not alone. There's lots of chatter.
Tell them I want my ship back.
My ship.
I sense there's a bet.
But it sounds like they're searching for something or someone.
Could explain why no one's around.
Who gives a flark? Tell them to get their golden butts up here.
The promise will be made real. Proceed to Sector 7. With faith.
Hey there. Is this thing on? We're looking for Centurion Corel.
Who is we?
We're the Guardians of the Galaxy. We were supposed to meet Centurion Corel to pay a fine.
Hello, Guardians of the Galaxy. I would be more than happy to assist you today. Where are you now?
We're in some sort of monitoring station.
Understood. Stay where you are. We will come to you.
Well, what did they say?
They're coming to us.
Ah, it's about flarking time.
Where's Centurion Corel?
Have faith. She is not with us at this time.
Have faith? Really?
Anyone else seeing a purple glow around these guys?
I do not trust them. If there's an alternative plan, now may be the time to execute it.
Come. All will be made clear.
What do you mean there's no Centurion Corel? Her ship's literally docked outside.
I understand your confusion. We will set your tumultuous souls at ease. Come, Guardians of the Galaxy. We will take you to the Hallis Hope. Then you too can have faith.
We should return to the ship.
Yep.
Cool. And that all sounds super great. It's just, sorry, what's your name again?
You may refer to me as Carlos.
Right. Carlos. Listen, we really need to pay our fine. Then we can go on our way, you can go on your creepy Temple of Doom way. It's a win-win for everyone.
Perhaps. Have you embraced her divine promise?
Only if I get her consent first.
For the promise to be made real, all living beings must accept it completely. Come, have faith.
Mr. Quill, we cannot return the way we came.
All right, change your plans. Let's take these freaks to church.
Curse the non-believers! Oh, someone's getting burned!
Hold up, Rocket! Come on! We can work this out!
Oh, I'm working it out! Right in their faces! Ignorance and brutality!
Let them up!
We just wanted to pay our fine!
Our intentions have been misconstrued! I shall
Now we know where they all went!
This is far from all we know before!
Corral! Call up your dog!
You slept with a cock for nothing!
Fix that cuckoo Nova Corman's clock!
Quill's killing
This will
loopy
not
cops
reflect
now.
well on our
Music
fight.
to my ears!
I don't think that matters now.
With that door flarked, we gotta go out the way they came in. So expect more of them purple freaks.
Yeah, what was with that weird glow they had?
Sorcery.
Virus?
Well, we better hope it ain't contagious.
One more room, he said.
Well, we did find something.
Yeah, lucky us!
What was all that about a promise?
I heard something about that in the helmet, too.
Who cares? They're clearly nutso. Worldmind probably went all rogue AI and fried their brains.
Let's just find Corral. I'm sure she'll know what's going on.
Yeah, if you don't try and kill us like the last lot.
No way. Not Corral.
Looks like a standoff.
Was a standoff.
Not good.
Clark, Nova killing Nova.
Which side won?
There's your answer.
Oh, man. This is bad.
We're sitting down.
I will not stand here and wait to die.
None of us got a whole lot of choice. Clark and Meathead, nice knowing ya. Here has everyone gone nuts. Bend your knees when you land. Hear me. Feel my wrath.
Were you the only one courageous enough to follow, Peter Quill?
More like crazy enough. I don't think courageous. I can't believe you jumped.
It was not a jump. I bounced.
Cavalry has run.
Let us finish what we have started.
Wash your tracks. Bet these guys regret pissing off tracks.
Beware the walking pile of muscles and knives.
Big guy, 12 o'clock.
Current time is irrelevant. Bear, kill, now! Ah, that is much more informative.
Those who resist must be burned.
Incoming explosion.
I will enjoy this!
They don't seem like Nova Corps to me.
Maybe they've been hypnotized, like space hypnotized.
Target's wide open.
The assassin has sabotaged the large one's equipment! You sully the name of Nova Corps!
Imagine what the world might think. Why did you find them here?
I ain't interested in the fucking mystery! Just look at him! They're glowing! Will, unleash me onto these fools!
excuse for my carelessness. Uses are
You'll be fine.
Rocket! Go wild!
Bomber's really messing with my flow!
I believe the electrical bubble trap is a priority!
How many times have I said
Well executed! Is anyone
Not going into the light this time!
something?
Take this to your matriarch or whatever!
Yeah! Go fly here, Bobby!
Don't think they're just gonna let us leave.
Mark 'em! We'll shoot our way out!
You're welcome.
Thanks, Gamora!
They don't seem like Nova Corps to me.
They are not normal! They are traitors! I am trying to destroy! Feels good to engage in honest combat!
Let's just hope we're on the right side of this. What's next, Peter? Why didn't we find them here?
I ain't interested in the Flarkin history!
I'm on
I
it.
seek vengeance!
Go get him, Tiger!
Destroy!
Quiet down! This is what you get for shooting at us!
Their dishonor will be repaid with pain!
I do not think our fine will be paid today.
You don't say.
Guys, Grill's ship is right there. We just need to...
What? What do we need to do, Quill? A whole bunch of whacked out space cops just tried to vaporize us. And you want to go looking for a rematch? Because your girlfriend might be in trouble?
That's not what I'm doing, and she's not my girlfriend.
Could have fooled me.
Rocket! The only thing that this is about is getting our ship back. We find Corel, and then none of this is our problem anymore.
You're right. It won't be our problem anymore. Because we didn't sign up to be run around halfway across the galaxy by a cop-loving human.
Come on! Seriously, Corel?
Join the Guardian, she said. It'll be good for your mental health, she said.
All right. Listen to Flark up. Groot and I are getting off the Stashed Rock. Anyone who'd like a ride can follow us. Everyone else can go to hell.
I'd prefer the rodents plan.
Is there any way...
Why the scut would we want to do that?
There could be survivors aboard. Or more of those... whatever their deal is.
Rocket, come on!
You come on! I told you we should have left!
And we are! I'm on board. Let's find the Milano and...
Intruders reported in the repair bay.
And try not to die in the process.
First sensible thing you said all cycle.
Intruders in C junction!
Fighting our way out!
Throw that, Drax! Rocket! Blast them! Little crowded in here! Rub it at him, big guy! Chop him up! You ain't going, Rocket! Don't you stop! I'm just asking!
We came down an elevator. We're gonna need to go up one to get back to the hangar.
I have vanquished this Nova Corps traitor with my fists!
That's right, big guy! Show 'em who's boss!
Careful!
Do they see? They want to talk about it?
Watch your corners!
I do not have corners!
It'll be fine!
Hey! You guys know you're going, right?
At least it doesn't seem contagious!
Prepare for takedown!
like these guys! Now's your chance, Gamora!
Arrive to me! Somewhere over a deserted station!
I knew they didn't just disappear! No pictures, please!
For now, at least.
Jeez, this is not where I thought this day was going. Hey, you said we needed to go up, right?
Never thought I'd be fighting Nova Corps again.
They are no longer Nova Corps.
Yeah, this don't count.
But who or what are they?
Hey, we can get through here. You'll fit. Just suck it in.
Maybe Corel took her ship back to Xandar to report. Look!
Are they praying?
What the hell have we wandered into?
Check out that big guy. Don't look like no Nova to me. He's a sorcerer. Behold the magic flowing to the altar.
There's no such thing as magic, right?
Come on, let's get moving before these whack jobs spot us.
It's like we stumbled on some creepy cult.
I told you, it ain't our problem.
It will be if they've taken over Nova Corps.
No Nova, no fine. No problem.
We should probably tell someone.
Yeah, tell it to your diary. Come on, down here.
How do you know?
I don't. I'm just putting distance between us and those whack jobs. Nice to see you listening for a change.
You cannot see listening.
Don't you start with...
So, you think...
Yeah, I'll deal with the door. Someone's there. Whoa! Purge the faceless darkness! Sky! Can nothing go easy?
Time for the big gun!
We should have trusted the rotor's instincts!
See? He gets it!
Any last words?
Hit him down, crew!
Feel this?
Bring him on, crew! Rocket! Safety's off! That floaty blind guy is really starting to take me off!
Kill this guy! Reach the shield!
Ha! Good luck with those mines now!
Look out! Don't get hit by the mine! This has got my name on it!
believe the electrical thumb attack is a priority!
Finally! Sick of those nasty mines!
Let's see those bread bust out the start before I cut him down! Rack! Cut him down! Face me!
Finally! Watch my parking back while I deal with this door.
You sure you can get it open?
You gonna second-guess me every step of the way?
I'm not!
There, let's go.
I wasn't second-guessing, I'm just...
Sure.
These doors have been barricaded. Means someone at least tried to resist.
Bad lot of good it did them.
We don't know that. There could still be others on the station. Or maybe those were the survivors who fled on the Hallows Hope.
Were we in the same elevator?
Gamora's right. At least I hope she is. They can't all be dead.
They ain't. Most of them switched sides.
I mean, some of them must have escaped.
We're referring to your former lover and the child.
I gotta believe Corral was on that ship.
Yeah, well, believing don't make it so.
What would make Nova turn on Nova?
All right, hangar, here we come.
What the flark was that docking number?
R73-4 PL.
Are you serious?
Always.
You're my new favorite person, Muscles.
I'm Groot.
There she is. 4 PL. Done. All right. Bay is clear. Extending catwalks. And... Flark!
What's up?
The clamps won't release. Those whack jobs must have triggered a lockdown.
Can you override it?
Wouldn't be much of a lockdown if I could. I can hold her in position and get the engines warmed up, but you're gonna have to release those clamps manually.
All right, release the clamps and don't die.
All faithful, converge on the central hangar. None can escape her life.
Focus on the clamps, Peter. We'll try to keep them off you.
Carve him a new one!
Time's up!
Are you making progress, Peter Quill?
Slowly but surely.
How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Just shoot the flark and bang!
Hey, Rocket! You get us some tunes for the mulatto!
Play my Kentuckian seesaw!
Cut to the chase!
I will end you!
Those clamps are full rolled iridium, but they should be weak at the joint.
Surely true number 4 will not fall this easily!
At least there's no Centurions!
Look for the spot where they clamp together and shoot!
Think these guys would mind getting out of the way?
Feel free to ask them!
Do your thing, Gamora!
This is how it's done!
How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Just shoot the flark and bang! What? Speak up!
Run them through!
Those clamps are cold rolled iridium, but they should be weak at the joint!
Try to keep them off Peter!
It's good! I'm good!
Look for the spot where they clamp together and shoot!
Think these guys would mind getting out of the way?
I do not think you will find them compliant!
How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Just shoot the flark and bang!
About time! Head on a swivel!
Surely true number 4 will not fall this easily!
At least there's no Centurions!
Those clamps are cold rolled iridium, but they should be weak at the joint!
Okay, shoot the clamps! I can do this!
Take your time! No busy or anything! Like a hot knife!
For the spot where they clamp together
Smash him, Gamora!
Cut to pieces!
Think these guys are mine? Get out of the way!
I do not mean to guard them compliant!
How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Just shoot the flarkin' thing!
Okay, shoot the clamps! I can do this!
You need a rousing speech, Peter Quill! Caution!
Those clamps are cold-rolled iridium, but they should be weak at the joint!
Submit! Won't be destroyed!
Watch the blaster fire, or you're bumping out her chassis!
We're doing fine! Thanks for asking! Last time someone got stabbed!
Look for the squad where they clamp together and shoot!
Bruce! Slow and wreck 'em, Drax!
With pleasure! Let us pulverize the deserters!
How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Just shoot the flarkin' thing!
I am Vignante!
Try to keep them off Peter!
It's good! I'm good!
Beware!
Those clamps are cold-rolled iridium, but they should be weak at the joint!
Peter Quill!
Try to keep them from swarming!
They are not insects, though they are as troublesome!
Look for the squad where they clamp together and shoot! Watch the blaster fire, or you're bumping out her chassis!
Would you focus on getting the engine started? How exactly do we release these things?
What am I, a user's manual? Just shoot the flarkin' thing!
Peter! Drax! Try to keep them off Peter!
It's good!
Those clamps
I'm
are
good!
cold-rolled iridium, but they should be weak at the joint!
Surely true Nova Corps would not fall this easily!
At least there's no Centurions!
He shall not fail!
Look for the spot where they clamp together and shoot!
One down! Hey, Rocket! You getting some tunes from the Milano?
Is that really what's important right now?
There's another one!
Milano system!
Where's my tunes?
I got your study there, music!
We've got more incoming!
Man! I totally laid out that psycho soldier!
Way to knock some sense into him!
How's it going in there, Rocket?
Yeah, how about a little help? I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools! Brace yourself! I would wager we have avenged the fallen Nova Corps!
I just hope Corral and the kid got away with that
Enemy
shit!
us! Seaformers forming!
They really don't want any witnesses!
It is we who shall leave no witnesses! We should alert the authorities to these events!
One problem at a time, Drax! promise. We'll fix it.
Just like you promised before Seknarf? Leave us alone, Quill.
I need to clear my mind. This book is not helping.
If you need a recommendation, I just finished the World Mind's post-mortem on ineffective planetary scale battle tactics of the Galactic War.
What part of this would help clear my mind?
None. It's very upsetting to read.
Can't believe Quill's such a bootlicker. What's with his obsession with bending over for Nova Corps?
I am Groot.
Respect them? Please. All the blue flak nards know how to do is arrest people trying to make a living and slap them with scuttbug and fines.
I am Groot.
Nope. It's that simple, and Quill still wants to pay up, after all we've done for him.
Rocket?
Flark off, Quill!
Come on, guys.
I am Groot.
Groot says, go away.
Let's talk about it.
Leave us alone.
Groot, reason with him?
Groot don't want to talk to you.
Rocket. Groot? Guys. Rocket. Hey, Drax. You alright? You must be feeling pretty crap about having to punch through all those cops back on the station.
Do not worry. I simply need some time to get my thoughts in order.
Right. Never thought we'd have to fight Nova Corps.
The soldiers we encountered were not acting like Nova Corps officers. And those robed priests, it was all very disturbing.
So those coordinates?
They're in your console.
Got it. Nowhere, here we come. Nowhere. Last spaceport on the edge of the known universe and home to the best black market deals you can find.
And surprisingly good noodles.
You ever wondered what kind of person found it? It was like, oh look, the severed head of a giant celestial being. Let's drill holes in it and live inside.
They wanted the brain tissue. Very rare, very valuable. The marketplace came after, along with the noodles.
You're certain this Cosmo is trustworthy, Peter Quill?
Of course. He's chief of security.
And nowhere.
And as such, probably deals in Nova Corps all the time. Trust me, he's gonna want to know about the rock.
What are they doing back there?
Shenanigans, likely.
See you never, flark bags!